Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Matt Jones. Another cool and comfortable start to our day, starting off in the 60s for most of us, but it's going to be another very warm afternoon. We're back in the low to mid 90s across the Arklatex for today. So staying hot and dry for most areas for the next couple of days, but we are going to watch our northwestern zones for several rounds of potential storms beginning tonight and could last through tomorrow and even into Thursday. And that's mostly going to be up in, say, McCurtain County. So really watching southeastern Oklahoma. I do think most of the Arklatex, though, is going to stay on the dry side and still tracking a weekend cold front. I'll have more details on that, though, in just a few minutes. So here's today's forecast, starting off with a mostly sunny sky. It's going to be a slightly warmer start than what we had yesterday, so we'll be up around 70 by 8 a.m., 85 at 11, and then we jump into the low to mid 90s through the afternoon, but dry conditions for most of us. 94 in Shreveport, Coshada, 94, Natchitoches, 95, Manny in the mid-90s today, Marshall, Texas, 93, and Texarkana up to 91. Here's a look at future track as we take you through this morning. Not much going on out there. We'll see a few passing clouds, especially off to the north, but notice for the most part it is going to be a dry, quiet day today across the Arklatex. And then looking into our forecast tonight, look up to the north, up across Oklahoma. That's where some stronger storms are going to form, and some of those could impact some of our northwestern zones. So if you're watching up around DeQueen or up in McCurtain County there, we could see some late night activity. And then looking ahead to our Wednesday, could see a few more rounds of storms, mainly along and north of I-30. Most of the Arklatex, though, as you can see, is going to stay on the dry side. Believe it or not, though, there actually is a severe weather threat today and tonight just off to our north and west, out across much of Oklahoma and into central portions of Texas, but some of that marginal risk does extend into some of our northwestern zones, especially there in McCurtain County and just to the north and west of Mount Pleasant. So we'll watch things carefully as we head through the overnight hours, but overall rain chances stay very low for the next 7 days. Not much expected, maybe a slight chance there on Friday, and then a better chance of storms as we head towards the second half of the weekend as a cold front begins to move in. Rainfall potential for the next 7 days, definitely higher off to the north and west. You can see kind of a tight gradient from northwest to southeast. So again, if you're up in McCurtain County, could pick up some pretty decent rainfall here for the next several days. Could see 2-3 inches of rain up there. Meanwhile, you get south and east of Shreveport, not really expecting much at all. And here's our next bigger weather maker. That's going to be this weekend's cold front. That moves in Saturday night into Sunday. That'll bring the potential for some scatter storms and even the risk of a few strong to severe storms, but still a bit of uncertainty because that is still, 5-6 days out in the forecast. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, at least for the Shreveport and Bossier areas. We stay pretty quiet for the next several days. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday has that slight chance of storms, and then that front moves in over the weekend. That'll bring better storm chances as we head into Sunday.